Hi, I'm Ethan Calkins, a strength and conditioning coach, and I will be demonstrating a high-intensity interval training workout for athletes. For today's minimal equipment workout, the only two pieces of equipment that we'll need is a towel and a backpack. Make sure you load your backpack with books, canned food, or anything heavy you have laying around. Pause the video now to review the warm-up exercises. The first warm-up exercise is push-ups with rotation. Do a push-up, then rotate one hand up straight in the air. Do 5 reps on each side. Next is alternating single leg RDL. Have a slight bend in your stance leg, then with a straight back, lean forward until you feel a big stretch in your hamstring. Alternate legs, 10 each side. The last warm-up is the world's greatest stretch. Lunge forward with a straight back leg. Place your hands on the ground and with the inside arm, rotate and point towards the sky. Next, bring your inside elbow toward the ground. Last, you will straighten your front leg to stretch your hamstring. Complete 3 reps on each side, and that's it for our warm-up. Pause the video now to review the first circuit of exercises. The first exercise in circuit 1 is squat jumps. Squat down, then jump up in the air as high as possible. Focus on good landings and not letting your knees collapse in toward each other. Do as many reps as you can in 30 seconds. Once a timer beeps, you'll have 15 seconds before starting the next exercise. Next, you'll want to get your towel ready for towel slams. Folding the towel in half makes it easier to work with. Raise the towel above your head before you slam it on each rep. This movement is very similar to a medicine ball slam or using battle ropes. Once again, you'll have 15 seconds of rest before your last exercise in circuit 1. Next, you'll need to get your backpack ready. The last exercise is backpack bent over row. Lean forward with your back straight, then pull your backpack toward your chest. Once you're done with rows, you'll go back to squat jumps and complete 2 more rounds of circuit number 1. Feel free to take a break between circuit number 1 and number 2. Pause the video now to review circuit number 2. The first exercise in circuit number 2 is backpack overhead press. With a firm grip on each side, press your backpack straight up over your head. A duffel bag can also be used if it's easier. Tying the straps together can help keep them out of your face during this exercise. Also, you can take some weight out of the bag if it becomes too difficult. Exercise 2 is a lateral lunge. Start with your feet together, then take a big sideways step and squat your hips back. The inside leg should stay straight and you might feel a big stretch in your groin. last exercise of circuit 2 is tall plank shoulder taps. Starting in a push-up position, you will reach one hand up to tap the opposite shoulder. The key is to try and keep from shifting your weight back and forth, which I'm not doing the best job of here. Spreading your feet apart will help with this. Again, once you're done with shoulder taps, you'll go back to overhead press and complete 2 more rounds of circuit number 2. Pause the video now to review circuit number 3. The first exercise in circuit number 3 is alternating split squat jumps. Keep your posture tall as you alternate jumping lunges. I like to keep my hands on my hips to make sure my legs are powering this exercise. For the next exercise, you'll want to get down into a side plank position with your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. Once you're up in a side plank position, reach your hand towards the opening beneath you. Then rotate back up and point your hand towards the sky. You want to watch the timer and switch sides quickly around the halfway point. You can modify this exercise by bending your knees to do the side plank from your knees instead of your feet. For the last exercise in this circuit, you'll want to get back into a push-up position. For the tall plank reach through, you kick your foot under and raise the opposite hand to point towards the sky. This one can seem a bit confusing, so I suggest practicing it before you start the circuit. Once again, after you finish this exercise, it's back to the top for 2 more rounds. Pause the video now to review circuit number 4. The first exercise in our last circuit will start in the push-up position with mountain climbers. Keep your back flat as you drive your legs forward and back. Try to maintain a high pace throughout this entire exercise to keep your heart rate up. Next, you'll want to get into a short side plank position, which is the modified position that I talked about earlier. The next exercise is a short side plank leg raise. You will have your legs split and raise your bottom hip as high as you can. Once again, keep your eyes on the clock so you can switch halfway through. A tip is to keep your arm closely underneath you so you don't have to adjust during the round. And now the last 15 seconds of rest before the last exercise of the last circuit. Last exercise is lateral bounds, which start on one leg and you jump side to side as high and as far as you can with a good landing on each jump. Once you get this down, start using your arms for more momentum. Once you're done with lateral bounds, you're back to mountain climbers to complete 2 more rounds of the final circuit. Okay guys, that's it. We're done with our minimal equipment athlete HIIT workout. Go ahead and take a screenshot of the workout so that you can do it on your own, and I will link the video to the timer that I use in the description below. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more exercise videos that I'll be putting out. And if you want to watch other at-home workouts, click the link to the next video. Thanks.